for life.
Okay, hey, yo, what's up? So, first thing we should probably talk about for this video, Stardom Flashing Champions this Saturday, 4 p.m. Japan Standard Time. I think that'll be about 3 a.m. Saturday morning, so I might have to just stay up to watch it. But no problem. I never have any doubt doing that. So, the first thing that I kind of want to talk about in regards to Stardom Flashing Champions is, this here. TBS Championship match, Willow Nightingale versus Tam Nakano. My biggest question, why? Why is this match happening? Why is this match happening when on Dynamite earlier, it's Thursday morning now, so earlier yesterday on Dynamite, why is there a contract signing between Willow Nightingale and Mercedes Moné for the championship match, or the TBS championship, when Willow is defending this championship on Saturday against Tam Nakano? But you've already had a contract signing for this match between Mercedes Moné and Willow Nightingale. And the fact that this championship match was not even mentioned. They did not even mention this on Dynamite. It is proof positive of something that I've been saying for a while, that Tony Khan and AEW do not care about Japan. They don't care about Joshi. They don't care about Japanese wrestlers. This partnership is entirely one-sided. It's not a partnership. It's Tony Khan throwing his money around so that he can poach all Japanese talent and put over his people. This is not a partnership. And then these fake internet smarks that don't actually know shit about wrestling cheer for it. They think that Tony can do no fucking wrong. These fake internet smarks. Japanese wrestling is being crippled right now. Look at NJPW. It's being crippled. That you have on Resurgence, you have the Young Bucks coming out to fuck with Eddie Kingston during his match. Is this an NJPW pay-per-view, or is this a fucking episode of Collision? It might as well be a fucking episode of Collision, because they don't fucking give a shit. This is not a partnership. This is so Tony can steal talent and put over his people. They don't care. NJPW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and now Stardom. Stardom is starting to get lumped into this now. They are not... What's the good word? They are not nurturing a partnership. If you are like me and were already a fan of Stardom before this partnership, then everything has changed for the worse. I'm telling you, everything has changed for the worse. Because all these wrestlers, all the wrestlers that are over and that were over in Stardom and that we like, are all getting poached, are all going away. All of them. Is Azumi even on this card? Is AZM even on this card? Well, let's see. Wonder of Stardom Championship match, TBS Championship match, Mayu Iwatani and Hanan versus Tsukasa Fujimoto and Arisa Nakajima from Seedlining, I should say. High Speed Championship match, Artists of Stardom Contender Gauntlet. Let's see. Okay, so AZM is on the card in a Trios Gauntlet match. Interesting. But my point is that so AZM has wrestled in AEW. But then we'll look at someone like Shida Hikaru. Let's move over here. former AEW player Hikaru Shida, 36, enjoying life at home after retirement from professional wrestling. And remember, if you look at Shida here, if you talk about professional wrestling during her streams, she'll block you. That's true. You'll be blocked from chatting. And the only thing that we can gather from this is that Tony Khan killed her passion for professional wrestling. True. So we'll see here. Right here. Tony Khan killed her passion for professional wrestling. Owaida. And then we'll put reply here. Many such cases. At least she now informs all Joshi not to fall for Tony's lies and never work for AEW. Being tossed aside by Kenny in favor for Riho also broke her. Riho was brainwashed and mind broken due to the grooming and raping she experienced at the hands of the evil pedophile Kenny Omega. Yeah, so I did reply to that. Obviously, this is a joke. This is not meant to be taken seriously. This is just a joke. But the point is that Hikaru Shida, is, I think, one of the best wrestlers to ever come out of Japan. Really. And what is she doing? Jobbing on ROH. And her last match was a month ago, leading people to say that she's retired from professional wrestling. Now, I don't know at this point if she's officially announced that she's retired from professional wrestling, but she might as well be. It's ridiculous. Tony Khan does not care about Joshi. He does not respect Japanese women's wrestling. He does not respect Japanese wrestling. He just doesn't. He doesn't care. He only wants to put over his people. So let's see here. Let's talk a little bit about some promotions that haven't bent the knee. So, as far as Champion Carnival goes, which I'm about to watch the championship finals now, but I already know that Kento Miyahara won, which is great. I'm glad Kento won. I love Kento. And he's going on to challenge Yuma Anzai. Now, this is interesting, because I feel like Kento was going to put over Yuma, obviously. Yuma Anzai, the young ace. We'll see right here. There's Yuma right there. Yuma Anzai, the young ace, going up against Kento Miyahara, who is one of the most over talents in the history of All Japan. He's challenging Yuma Anzai, and Kento's going to put the kid over. I'm telling you. This is, I believe, going to be Yuma Anzai's first high-profile defense, and I think Yuma's going to win, which would be a fantastic sort of notch in his belt there, going over Kento Miyahara for the Triple Crown Championship. I think that would be fantastic. As far as DDT goes, King of DDT tournament going into round 3. I'm about to start. Oh, that's TJPW. I'm about to start watching the King of DDT tournament. Looking forward to it. I never knew really much about DDT, but I'm going to start getting into it now, because I'm really loving my Wrestle Universe subscription. Like I said before, I would just watch, New Japan and Stardom, AEW, and WWE. But now, ever since Marigold was announced, I've got my Wrestle Universe subscription, and I've been really falling down the rabbit hole of Noah, of DDT, of AJPW. And the one thing I haven't started watching is Dragon Gate, because I have to draw the line somewhere. It's just too much. Because right now, all the promotions that I watch WWE, I watch AEW, I watch TNA, I watch Noah, I watch AJPW, am now starting to watch DDT. I still watch Stardom. What else? I'm starting to get into TJPW now. So I'm very happy with my Wrestle Universe subscription. I say that if you are a fan of Japanese wrestling, if you love Japanese wrestling but are starting to get sick of how AEW strongholds New Japan, and now Stardom is falling victim to it. Get a Wrestle Universe subscription. They're fantastic. Oh, another thing we should probably discuss now is that this is a developing story, but Cyberfight's CEO has affirmed that they want to continue to strengthen and keep strengthening their relationship with WWE. Now, if you aren't familiar with Cyberfight, and I was just talking about Wrestle Universe, Cyberfight owns Wrestle Universe. So they essentially own Noah, DDT, and TJPW, and Marigold now. And I would be willing to bet that Marigold Rossi had something to do with this, with Cyberfight's strengthened relationship with WWE. Now, WWE already had a relationship with Abema, and I think that they're sort of using that relationship to have a stronger relationship with Cyberfight. Why is this significant? Well, because AEW has a partnership, and I use that in quotations, with Bushiroad. Bushiroad, of course, owning Stardom and New Japan. This affirms to me that WWE is serious about having a foothold in Japan. Now, do I see WWE using Cyberfight as a farm system? No. And the reason for that is because I think WWE is confident enough in their own developmental system that they don't need Japan. They don't need to use Japan as a farm system because they're confident in their own developmental. They're confident in the Performance Center. They're confident in their ability to make stars. Look at right now. Look at Tiffany Stratton. Look at Trick Williams. They don't need to use Japan. I think they're confident enough with themselves. But what does this relationship mean? Well, it means that we might see some talent exchange. It means to me that WWE wants a foothold in Japan. They want a business relationship with Japanese promotions. And I would hope that WWE learned their lesson from things like WWE NXT UK and will allow Japanese promotions autonomy, but just have that business relationship so that there can be those talent exchanges. We can see wrestlers for Noah, TJPW, Marigold, DDT wrestling in WWE, and those talents getting over. I've always said this. I think that a wrestler like Tiffany Stratton would be giga over in Japan. I really do think that. But that we could see these Japanese wrestlers in WWE. And do I think that WWE will treat these talents better than AEW treats their talent? Yes, absolutely. And I'll fight anyone who says differently. I firmly believe that. I think that now that Vince McMahon is gone, we are in a new era for WWE. And I think that this new relationship will strengthen everybody involved. I really do think that. So I posted this here. AEW and Bushiroad lost. It's real. Let's see here. Replying to Noah Global. Sounds like a bad plan given how WWE tends to have one-sided relationships and hards their partners. Yeah, but it's perfectly fine when Tony Khan destroys and ravages their partners, right, Pat? Isn't that right? Obviously, anybody watching this, don't go harass this guy. I'm just saying, this is hypocrisy. You are a hypocrite if you're saying this, but then you look at what Tony Khan is doing to New Japan and to Stardom. And you say, oh, that's fine. It's not fine. I think under Triple H, WWE will have a fantastic relationship with its business partners. Absolutely. Because they seriously want a foothold in Japan. And I mean that. Anyway, I guess I'll end this video here. See you guys.